You've written a lot of your projects you've done that you directed, right?
Yep, all of
Yeah,
them.
all of them.
Hmm.
What about that like gets you excited about filmmaking?
I think it's great to know that it started from just like a percolating idea in my head.
Hmm.
Like to go from, oh, like the idea of this character having this, you know, innate quality, and then that being the seed is cool
Yeah.
because that like drives the story momentum, like the narrative. And I'm like, how would I realize this with little money,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And I think that fuels the writing too. Is like
Yeah.
if you have some sort of confinement, like if budget is in mind, and say your budget is like $3,000 as it was for the Brink, for example,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, how can I make a really grounded yet kind of expansive Western
Mm-hmm.
with $3,000?
Yeah.
And that fueled the writing because I knew what I couldn't do
Mm-hmm.
and I had a better idea of what I could do. So, it's almost like I like when people kind of say like, "Oh, I don't like being pigeonholed. I don't like this." That's a good thing to
Mm-hmm.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, if you're you ever taken like any of those like not placement tests, like those just like mandated testing
Tell you
from
what job
school.
you're gonna do
Well,
or
in
career.
school, like what do they
Yeah.
call them? Like the not. I mean, it wouldn't be like the SA. I guess the SAT is a good. I'll
Okay.
just use the SAT as an
Yeah,
example.
we had a thing called the Iowa assessments in Iowa.
Iowa assessments.
Yeah,
Sounds like you're gonna get blood drawn or some
we
shit.
did. I left my blood, sweat, and tears all over the test. Yeah, it was like fill in the blank bubble questions
Okay, yeah. You
for
might,
every
yeah.
every like type of whatever, like
Yeah.
biology,
Mhm.
math.
Don't mark
Yeah,
outside the lines type
yeah,
test.
exactly.
Yeah,
And
and
if you
then they
fuck up the
have you do
bubble, yeah.
the written essay, right? Did you guys ever
Uh,
do that? Where you have like an essay at the end?
we might.
And it's like it's always this prompt of like, if you had $1 million right now, what would you do with it? And like that, it's easy to
Yeah,
write about that because
yeah.
someone's giving you something to write about.
Right,
If someone's
right.
just like, write a story,
Yeah, it kind of be
you
the
know,
SpongeBob scene where he
totally.
writes the. Yeah, yeah,
With like the
the
really like
yeah,
detailed T.
yeah. That was me. Yeah,
Yeah. No, that's the way I look at it.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Well, I think about it kind of like, I mean, you like Marvel, right?
Oh yeah. I
It
like everything you like,
okay,
by the
cool,
way.
sick, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna make it a lot easier
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
But I kind of imagine it like if Iron Man, he of course is a billionaire, and if
Mhm.
he had made the Iron Man suit for the first time in his laboratory, it would
Mhm.
have been a sick ass suit. But there was something about him literally having to use a box of scraps
In a cave.
in a cave. Like there's something about that where he
Yeah.
had to get creative to make something like the Iron Man suit. I
Right.
think it's the same thing applies to filmmaking. Like if you give someone that's young and inexperienced, like that idea of if we were given a bunch of money when we were young by someone to make our student films, we wouldn't have learned anything probably in the
No.
same capacity
Yeah, we
that
would have squandered the money.
right,
Like
exactly.
like it would have been allocated to all the wrong
Hmm.
things, and just I mean that would have been probably like a regrettable decision.
Yeah, exactly.
Um
So I think it's good to be put in those constraints of
yeah,
the low budget, low. How can we do this?
totally, especially at
Yeah.
first,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then if you can like prove that you can utilize that amount of money.
Hmm.
I mean, not to bring it to current events, but I mean, everyone's been talking about Obsession and the fact
Hmm.
that Obsession was made for under $1 million.
Right.
Made what, 360 million by now, which
Or
is
yes.
absolutely
Some
absurd.
2 billion or something. Yeah. Same, I don't know. Same difference. Yeah.
The GDP of a few countries.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. No, it's true. I mean,
uh,
I don't. How much was Backrooms made?
10 million,
Okay.
I believe, was the
Yeah.
budget, and then it made like I think Obsession has surpassed it.
Okay.
I don't think it was ever surpassed by Backrooms.
Yeah.
But Backrooms kind of like neck and necked it
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
and then now
Obsession
has kind of endured more.
taken over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, as I think is deserved, because
Yeah.
personally I just find it to be a
Yeah.
better film.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
But it's cool to like see filmmakers that are around our age ish. Like I think Kane Pixels is a little younger than us, but always an infant, right? Baby,
Yeah.
the first baby to ever make a film.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, he wasn't just given the golden ticket, right? I
No.
think he was working for years on
Yeah.
filmmaking, which is really cool.
It is.
So it's cool to see these people that our age.
Yeah, it's like
Getting the
proof
ticket,
that we
but
can do it.
yeah.
It's like they're kind of giving the Hollywood at large permission to trust young people.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like we're thinking, oh, I'm gonna be the first one. No, I'm gonna be the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, there is a first one.
Yeah.
Like the first ones have arrived
Yep.
now, and now
Hello.
we can follow. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Fuck, they're minions.
Right.
But yeah, we'll talk about your film in a second. The
Yeah.
Brink, we brought it up a little bit.
Mhm.
But Sam, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
I met by coincidence.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about where we met. It
Sure.
was like last year, 2025, correct?
Uh-huh. Yep.
We did a film through, it was Anna Jacob,
Mm-hmm.
her film Need No Man,
Yep.
and we were both men in
We
the
were.
film Need No Man.
We were.
Mon.
Mhm.
And yeah, and what was your role specifically on set? Because you had a number of things.
I like first
right?
AD
Okay,
for Anna,
yeah.
and then I also gave her some script notes. And
Nice.
whatnot. Yeah.
But then you also showed up at the very end, right?
Yeah, I had a little
Yeah.
cameo
Yeah.
appearance as the irresponsible date
With a
To
cool
be
T-shirt.
with
Remember
a cool Ben Franklin, Ben Drankin
Ben
t-shirt.
Drankin. Do you still have that?
I do still have it.
Hell, yeah, it's just
I
like
don't
Green
wear it,
Goblin
though.
sitting in the
It is,
corner,
right.
like coward.
I'm right here.
But yeah, it was such a fun set, and it was cool. I'd love to have Anna on one day. She said
Yeah.
she's like, I'm scared of podcasts. I'm like, dude, me too. But
Yeah.
maybe one day we'll have her and we can
For
talk
sure.
about that film a little bit more. But
Yeah.
it was such a fun experience doing that, working with everyone. Everyone was down to earth. But we were joking around, really connected there.
For sure. Yeah.
And it's one of those things where a lot of this podcast is reconnecting with people that I've met on set. And you find a lot where you meet people on set you connect with and then you never see them again. So this part of this podcast was just to have an excuse to reconnect with people that I'm like, yeah,
Love
they were
it.
sick. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for doing this.
For sure. I want to point out briefly before we get off of the circumstances behind how we met.
Yeah.
And you're probably gonna hate me for saying this, but
Oh,
you
God.
did a great job in that.
Anyway,
film.
so we're gonna move on.
For real,
No,
though,
thank
if you
you.
guys
Yeah.
haven't seen Need No Man starring this kid, give it a look. Because, I
Thank
mean,
you.
that's like one of those movies, or one of those films that, could easily be seen as like you kind of phone it in as
Mhm.
like this kind of like awkwardly charming,
Right.
like kind of love interest.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a short film, so it's tough to get a lot of mileage out of characters like that. But I
Mhm.
think you really did, and like the physicality is so good, and the
Thank
awkward
you.
comedy and the timing is all perfect.
Thank you.
And I know Anna and everyone else will echo that, but I just wanted to also
Thank you.
say it.
Well, it was mostly the basketball in the film. Like I was holding a
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, acting is so much easier when you're holding something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
get a prop.
like,
yeah.
uh,
Feel kind of naked without it.
literally, you're like,
Yeah.
I'm Will Ferrell in Talladega Nights. What do I do with my hands?
Yeah.
Like you're like, what? How do you be a person? But
Yeah.
when you have something to hold on to, I mean, Brad Pitt talked about early in his career, he really liked eating food in every scene because it
Right.
gave him something to do. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why in
And it looks
Ocean's
so
11,
natural
yeah,
doing it. He
you
just relaxes
chilling,
himself.
throwing
Yeah.
the
Yep.
fries and that. But it's
Yep.
like when you have something to hold on to, it helps. And so
Mhm.
I appreciate that. But I do
Yeah.
think the basketball I was holding, it did so much heavy lifting. So
It
wasn't
may have
heavy,
been
but
a little bit of a. I mean, I don't even want to say crutch because crutch would be like that would take away from your skill. But yeah, no, like it's a good scene part.
yeah, it was a great scene
Yeah.
part. It was
Spalding.
sort of like, do you remember that film? It was like the guy that like his baseball things come to life, like the bat comes to life and the baseball
Oh my
comes
god!
to
No
life.
way we're gonna talk about everyone's hero.
Is that what it's called? I couldn't remember what it was
We
called.
should talk about everyone's hero for this whole podcast.
Okay, what?
That is one of my favorite animated
Really?
movies as a kid.
Actually?
Oh my god, I love that.
Why? What's your favorite part about it?
I love the voice performances in that movie are so good.
Is there anyone famous in it? I
Yeah,
remember.
Robin Williams.
Oh wow.
Plays Mr. Cross, the owner of the Braves in that movie.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
What's his name? The director of When Harry Met Sally.
Oh, Rob Reiner?
Reiner.
Yeah.
Rob Reiner plays Screwy, the baseball.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wow.
I forget who plays Darlin, the bat.
Yeah.
And then Yankee, that kid is so good. I forget who does the kid, but
who do you think would win in a fight, Yankee or Chicken Little?
Oh man.
It's a tough
I
one.
mean, Yankee can't hit the side of a barn with an apple from that movie,
but
so
but I mean, Chicken Little's not doing too well either.
Chicken Little, yeah. Wait, Chicken Little at the end where he's like jacked as fuck.
Yeah, we'll give it. Yeah, it would probably be Chicken
Dude,
Little
both of
Jacked.
those movies, I can't believe both of those movies are mentioned now. Those are two
Top
stellar,
tier.
stellar classics.
Letterbox, those are two.
Those are
right
amazing
there.
movies. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
No, but I mean, I'll briefly on Everyone's Hero. That
Mhm.
movie's got such good music. It's like very warm. It's kind of like an American story that, you know, it's like a white boy movie.
Mhm.
But like it is
White Boy Summer.
it is really good.
Timothy Chalamet type beat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's so like I don't know. There's some serious nostalgia attached to that.
Yeah.
I wish I had like more of the details that I could kind of extrapolate on now, but I watch that movie
should've
probably
prepped
once
you.
every few years. No,
Really?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Every
great.
few years.
Mhm.
Dang.
Even today.
That's your go-to childhood movie, or is there
One
another?
of them.
Is
Oh,
there
I have
another
a
one?
fuck ton of those.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Name one other one right now that is like
First one that comes to mind is Pirates 1.
Pirates.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie, like, that was the first kind of, oh, this is what a movie looks like.
Mhm.
Like, that's one of the best movies ever made, as far as I'm concerned. I
The
know
music.
it's part of a franchise.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
even so, like,
Yeah.
Gore Verbinski is the fucking man.
Yeah.
The guy knows how to direct a film. The performances are amazing. The music is top notch.
Mm-hmm.
The pacing is so good. The script's super tight. The characters are incredible.
Mhm.
It's all amazing.
It's just I love it too much too. And I know Davy Jones isn't in that one, but
Mhm.
sort of that world that they build when Davy Jones is introduced and the CGI still holds up. And
Oh my!
there's-
Not even holds up. It's like the best.
it's so good.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just think that whole Pirates world, they did such a good job of making it feel real, but still
Mm-hmm.
Disney
Yep.
like
Little camp.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
the same time,
But-
like Captain Jack is
Yeah.
like the perfect tonal North Star
Yeah.
for that franchise. Like he can be serious. There
Yeah.
are those serious moments. Like the end of Dead Man's Chest when he faces down the fucking Kraken. That shit is so cool.
Dude, I would do that all the time in school.
Oh.
Like when the teacher would yell at me, I'd
Yeah,
like in my
right?
head be like,
And
"Oh, fuck."
you just go
Hello, beastie.
to the teacher.
And they're like, principal. You're like, okay. But yeah, no, I love those movies growing up.
Mhm.
And yeah, the music too. Like
Yeah,
when I run on the treadmill, sometimes I throw on
Yeah.
the Pirates of
Oh
the
no,
Caribbean
that
thing. I run
movie
2 times
actually,
faster.
The soundtrack, the score of that movie had a lot to do with sort of the tone around the score of The Brink. Believe it or not.
Dude, yeah, let's talk about it because
yeah.
I watched it and I loved the music. I just watched for Father's Day Indiana Jones Last Crusade,
Mhm.
and it honestly reminded me a lot of the way John Williams did the kind of like blum ding. I don't know. There was something about it that was like, fuck yeah. When he would like get up, the music would match in
Uh-huh.
a way that it felt very Indiana Jonesy. So I don't know. If
You
that-
have no
there's-
idea how much that will mean to my composer,
Yeah? Good.
Austin
Yeah.
Hammonds, who is like a diehard John
Mhm.
Williams fan.
Oh fuck yeah.
And he's like very orchestral kind of.
Mm.
He's like classically trained composer. And we had many a session going over what the music for the film was going to sound like, namely that scene. It kind of all derives from that sequence
Cool.
of Death stepping up
Yeah.
to Dylan,
Yeah.
plays Slick in the film. And that was just super exciting. I remember we had a few kind of like lead up sessions of him giving me some sample scores for it. And he was like, okay, I cracked it. I found what to do. Come by next week.
Well,
And I came by and I like watched it all the way through with his score in it. And it was, unbelievable.
that's next level
It
when
was
you're
cool.
sitting there watching like the music matches perfectly.
Yeah.
Can you
Yep.
can you tell the audience? I've watched it, but can you tell the audience just like a quick synopsis of what the
Yeah.
Brink is?
Yeah, it's essentially a story about a lone outlaw who, after celebrating a few kills down at the bar, is booted and finds himself in the middle of nowhere, dehydrated and malnourished, and he's dying. He's dying of exposure out
Mhm.
there, and he's just trying to make it by, find refuge somewhere. And as he does, he starts to hallucinate and is soon greeted by death. Death finds him, essentially traps him, plays with his food in this case being Slick Ricky Boone, played by Dylan Rich, and takes him away,
Yeah.
and
That
that's the film.
dude, I love the way Death looked. He looked so cool.
Thank you.
Like the eyes, like his
Yeah.
glossy white eyes added
Uh-huh.
so much to it. Like yeah, he was such a great the costume was great on him
Thank
and the
you.
way
I
his
have some.
beard was
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah. No.
he just
And
it made was it Dylan?
Dylan played Slick Ricky Boone, who's the
Okay.
outlaw,
Yeah.
and then Kyoki Trask played Death.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
he is as advertised in that film.
Yeah,
He
that was
looks
kind of him.
just like that.
Did he
I
show
mean,
up in full
well,
Western
I
garb
had
or?
all the garb and
Okay,
everything.
yeah.
And I'll tell you like a funny story about sort of two facets of his costume. The first being I needed to find the right trench coat for that character.
Yeah.
And I would look high and low here in LA. You'd think that they'd be everywhere in thrift stores. Just
Oh, yeah.
couldn't find one for some reason.
Hmm.
And so I went home for the holidays. This was a little over about a year and a half ago. So like New Year's 2025. And I went to a thrift store in Denver with my brother and found a beige trench coat. And I was like, this is perfect. It's heavy duty. It has this like leather exterior. The texture is ideal.
Yeah.
But I'm in Denver and I fly back. Like I have a carry-on. I can't bring this. This is this is like
a whole thing.
you
Yeah.
can't fit this in your backpack. And I was like, and it's beige anyway. I don't know what to do with it. And so my brother's boyfriend at the time was like, Sam, I got leather paint, black leather paint. I'll just paint it for you. I'm like, okay, well, that'd be amazing, but I just don't know how to, bring it back. And he's like, well, you're here for a few days. I'll leather paint it. It'll dry. And then you can just wear it on the plane going home. And so I rock up to DIA in a black leather painted trench coat.
You crazy.
Looking like I don't even know what.
Like a little bit of Matrix, a little bit of
maybe
Western.
Not Matrix, maybe a little more alarming than
Okay,
Matrix, let's say.
yeah.
Somehow it's all good.
They didn't pull you aside and go, what's going on here,
I get
player?
on the plane and I'm like, there's nowhere to put it. And it's a trench coat. It goes down to my fucking ankles.
Right, yeah.
So I am just kind of wrapped in this trench coat all the way home. And I'm like, another part of my life that's worth mentioning because of the context here is like the other thing that I do is scootering. Scootering's like my other half.
For
my
your
other
career?
half of my life.
Or
You could, I mean, not career like financially, but
we
I
talking
did
razor?
earn some money. Oh yeah.
Razor kickflip?
Well, essentially, yeah.
Oh,
like,
shit.
The what you would do, what you'd see done on a skateboard or a bike, a
Yeah,
skate park,
yeah.
a scooter.
Nice.
And so I would like use that and like bring that to Denver because there's a bunch of skate parks near to where my grandparents live, and so just picture me in a black trench coat and my scooter riding home from Burbank Airport down Hollywood Way, just so silly, but it was
Man.
worth it.
Yeah.
Like I got that trench coat back. It was a minimal expense for the film. And that's what Kyoki wore. And it's probably the most important part of his costume.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the contacts. We kind of had this idea. It's like, what if you just had cloudy contacts? Something you'd find in like a Walking Dead or something like that.
Yeah.
But a little bit more like particular to this character. Like it's almost a consistent gray, not like a weird dead gray.
Yeah.
You know? It's like a spirit kind of gray.
Right.
And he had like fresh ones for our first day of shooting in March. Then we put everything together from that first and what was hoping to be the only day of shooting. Realized we didn't have quite enough footage. We wanted some more shot variety. And so we decided on another day, which happened to be 2 months later, to get additional photography, which by the way, I don't know if that's, I think it blends in quite nicely in the film.
I would really not have been able to tell. No.
Yeah, we had 2 separate days of filming.
Wow.
Yeah, and they were 2 months apart with overgrowth where we were.
Oh, wow.
filming.
Yeah, no, I didn't notice that at all.
Like Nico did a fantastic job framing everything to where you can't tell.
Just bring a mower all the way out there.
Right, no,
and just
exactly.
go to town. Yeah.
We almost had to like pull some weeds, but we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we used the same pair of contacts 2 months later. They were still in the case, and they were crusty as hell, man. Like I can't believe Kyoki was such a good sport for having worked through using those things. We had to wake them up in like the eye drops for like probably 20 minutes. Like it took so long, and then he would like it would like smush to his eye in a weird way, and you'd have to like kind of like wake it back up again. It was brutal, and he was such a good sport about it, and you can't tell.
Yeah,
Like
no, I didn't know.
the close-ups, like the Sergio Leone close-up on his eyes is the second day.
Oh wow!
So those are with the woken up contacts.
Whoa,
Isn't that crazy?
that is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Sorry,
cool.
that was long-winded, but yeah, that's
but yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because
Yeah.
that character, the way he was dressed, his eyes, all of it really sold it. And I think they're
all thrifted, by the way.
all of that
Everything.
was thrifted.
That whole outfit was thrifted by me, and I like we own everything.
Yeah.
Even the pistol that he has, the double barrel pistol, I got from. It doesn't even have.
Dude,
like,
Goodwill's
ammunition.
fucking crazy now.
It wasn't Goodwill. That one was a place that is no longer in business. Actually, it was called, oh my gosh, Treasure Cabinet or something like that. It was in downtown Burbank. And I got that thing for like, I think I splurged, and I was like, I need a cool gun for Death. Like, what would Death wield? It wouldn't be like a Colt Python. Like, it'd be something a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
So I landed on that thing, and it's super rare. I think I got it for like $200.
Wow. Well, I also just felt like a very good choice because it was just an interesting character. Like, it felt there was something to it than just like a regular
Right. It wasn't just like a gunslinger pistol.
Yeah.
It was like the oldest gun ever made.
Right.
Kind of thing.
It was just such a visually so interesting to see that. So that was really cool.
Thank you.
But what part of like Western style filmmaking, kind of like what you'd mentioned with Sergio
Leone?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, what did you want to include from classic Western filmmaking, but also what's something that you wanted to add to the mix that was a little more you?
That's a great question. I mean, kind of piggybacking again off the Sergio comment, Sergio did a lot of pop close, pop wide, pop close, pop wide. And I wanted to do a lot of that too, as much as we could, at least. There's a shot in particular in the Brink where we tilt down from the sky on the rocks, and Dylan is far off down the trail. And then Kyoki makes his first appearance.
That was my favorite
frame.
Dude, that was such a cool.
It's an amazing shot. And like we did that shot a few times with the cooperation of Nico. That was our second day. It was Nico, myself, and Dylan and Kyoki. Just the four of us. No sound, nothing. That was all like sample sound.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Into that
That's
sequence.
Awesome. But dude, I love that shot. It not to bring it back to Indiana Jones, but it reminded me of when he steps in with the rocket launcher and
exactly.
Ark Covenant or whatever. The Raiders Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Where they're going through the canyon and he just steps in and like it had that same thing of like
totally. It's kind of an homage to that like like the Predators closing in kind of thing.
Something's about to happen. I really liked it. It was sort of almost like a vulture was circling him and it was swooped in, but it's like, oh, that's a dude.
Yeah.
I really liked that. It was such a great, because it was pretty much right away.
Yeah. And like right after that happened, excuse me. Well, actually right as that happens, there's a shot of a crow flying away. So that was kind of cool. Like, we had I was kind of
Did you find him off backstage, or where'd you get the crow?
No, that was all
he just flew in.
Yeah, we got our RC crow.
Yeah,
I flew it.
Nice. It's $20 for Target. That shit crashed.
Yeah,
it is somewhere out there.
Oh, destroyed. Also the lizard.
Oh
the
yeah,
lizard
on the wall
was real. Obviously,
it's just hanging out there,
and we just had it there. And if you watch the film, there's a moment where Dylan attempts to end it all. In the film, because he's so tormented by this like the death's shadow against this wall.
Oh, that was so cool too. That like you don't get to see him right away. But he's
I wanted those layers.
That was cool.
The voice, then the shadow, then he makes his appearance. And the lizard was just on the wall. Second day of shooting. Again, like all this stuff was set. A lot of the good stuff was second day, which is amazing.
That's awesome.
And we just followed it for like a good 20 seconds of a shot, and it just jumped off the wall suddenly. Just looked like it had been shot. And we had it so that Death kills the lizard on the wall instead of Dylan. That's why Dylan stays alive.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just never know. Like,
right. You never know.
You never know. And a lot of times, like when I would make films back in high school, there was so many things went wrong all the time. But then later on, I would figure out, that actually worked out for the better. And
Yep.
so that realization of, oh, we need a second day. Oh, it's gonna be so much work. It's like
Yeah.
there's so many things that can
Eh,
happen that are
totally.
great.
We
That's
embraced the second day,
yeah,
and it was
yeah,
great. It
yeah.
was awesome. Yeah, I loved it.
So what part of the film would you say was something that like you wanted to add to the mix as far as like the Western
Mm.
style
Um,
filmmaking?
some kind of more modern elements. I'll mention. All my friends are gonna roll their eyes hearing you say this, but Django Unchained is my favorite film ever made.
Nice.
I think that movie is like borderline untouchable. Like
Yeah.
it's just that good. It's so classic, but also has this like sense of like currency to it that just
Mhm.
feels timeless.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like a Dragon's Keep story.
Mhm.
That's what it is. Like
Yeah.
rescuing the princess from the Dragon's
Yep,
Keep. Like
yep.
how fucking unoriginal can you get?
Right.
But it works.
Yeah.
Like all the elements fuse together so nicely. The dialogue is impeccable. Like it's
Mhm.
all great. And then I think like a big thing that I took from that was the overture at the beginning
Yeah.
with all the credits.
Yeah.
I just wanted something like that that kind of mirrored Django,
Mhm.
and I did.
Yeah.
And then some of the dialogue that Death has in the film is sort of modeled in some way after Calvin Candy's kind of dramatic
Yeah.
cadence and delivery.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I think from those two for sure. But I think it's largely like visually taken from Leone.
Nice. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What would you say besides like needing to do the second day realization?
Yeah.
What was something like a mistake that happened or something that you learned from doing that film that you've carried into today?
Funny enough, not many.
Yeah.
Even though that film, there are things about it that I would change.
Mhm.
There aren't things about it that I would like do differently, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like I would maybe change the story a little bit and maybe add some things.
Sure.
But like everything ran like clockwork
That's
both
good.
days.
Yeah.
Like nothing was an issue at all, really. Which is a miracle, by
Did
the
you
way.
guys have to hike out
We were
to
out in the
those
middle of nowhere.
spots?
Yeah, I mean,
or-
the worst thing that happened was I carried like probably a 35, 45-pound box of batteries out there. And
Yeah.
it was extremely awkward.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
like one of those bulky ones that you can't just keep at your side. You got to kind of like lat raise it.
yeah. That's all those groceries.
Yeah,
Carrying all
it's
those
the
like,
one trip.
Oh my
It's
god.
the one trip, but it's like
Yeah.
a hike
It's a
into a
hike.
valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that I would do differently though would be I would be a little more assertive, and I think Nico's kind of my trusted DP is privy to this. I would just keep the camera rolling a bit more frequently.
Mm.
Like again, like on that second day, you never know what you're going to capture.
Yeah.
You know, and I just would like we had ample batteries, ample card space, so I would just keep the camera rolling more.
Yeah.
I think that's my
See
job.
what the
is to
actors
just take
do.
advantage of the people that are there to help you.
Yeah.
You know,
Or the lizards, you know?
or the
Like,
lizards
you never
on the
know
walls, or yeah,
what is nature going to do?
Yep.
What's going to happen? You just never
Exactly.
know. Yeah.
exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. But yeah, the amount of times that having to lug stuff out in the middle of nowhere just because that's where you need to film.
Yep.
He's got to power through it.
Yeah.
And one day there'll be a snowmobile or a truck
Right.
or whatever.
We
But right now
somehow
it's
got
us. So.
undetected. So there we go.
Sick.
Yeah.
I know for me, like when I made a bunch of films all the time, sometimes I would look at real places in life or think about memories that I had that would be fun to make a film of. Is there a moment from your life that you wish you had a picture from or
Oh, yeah.
a video of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good question. Damn.
Thank
There is.
you.
Yeah, there is a moment. This was like, geez, I'm trying to pinpoint the year. It would have been like 2011, maybe. I was 11 years old, somewhere around there.
hmm
My parents both grew up on the mountain bike racing circuit. They're
cool.
former professional mountain bike racers.
What?
Yeah,
That's cool as fuck.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
They would hate me to
Yeah, they're like,
flex their-
we don't talk about that anymore.
No,
Yeah.
no.
That's cool though.
But just that's necessary information to know that we were at a mountain biking event. It was like an endurance mountain bike race. I think it was 24 hours of Mesa Verde, which is like a national park in southwestern Colorado.
Okay.
And
Nice.
we weren't participating. My twin brother, my older brother, and I weren't participating. We were just there at the campground, And my mom and dad were like interval racing in this event, and I there's like stretches of time where my dad or my mom are on the course and you can't see them. You're just kind of chilling there,
Mhm.
And I remember there was a moment where I got a little bit bored and like went up on this ridge, and there was a rock that kind of looked like Pride Rock from
Nah. Yeah.
from Lion King, and I just kind of sat at the foot, like not the like the base of this rock, and started chucking rocks toward and see if I saw how far I could get rocks to the edge without dropping them off the other side.
Mhm.
And I was doing that for like probably 20 minutes, and my dad spots me, just comes up. We like talk briefly, and he just sits right next to me and just does it as well. And we just like chucked rocks to the edge of this little cliffside.
Damn.
And like he could have done anything else that day. He probably had much more on his mind than that. He didn't need to do that. But that was like one of those like kind of strangely core memories of mine for sure.
Yeah.
Of just like no words necessary kind of bonding moment.
Yeah.
And like I can visualize it very clearly. I think that's why it was so memorable. It's like it just in that moment I like took stock in how important that moment was as it was happening.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So.
Damn, dude. Yeah, sitting there with your dad. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. That was good.
Have you ever talked about it with your dad?
I think I had
since?
mentioned it once or twice. Yeah.
Those
But
little
now
quiet
it's
moments.
forever.
There we go. Cemented.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, those little quiet moments with your parents are
They're
always
good.
like, yeah,
They're
those
good.
are huge.
Yep.
I know for me, it was a little bit more recent, but it was a few years ago over Thanksgiving. My dad came to visit. We went to Big Bear, and it was just the two of us for Thanksgiving. And went through a hike, and we were similarly on this big rock, kind of like Pride Rock.
Yeah.
And he's like had us do this exercise where he basically was like, if you just like go as quiet as possible, you can name at least 20 different sounds that you hear. No matter where you are, you can hear like, I don't know if it's 20 everywhere. Like if you're in a library, maybe not, but
Right.
like you can hear. So we just stood there for like 10 minutes, and occasionally he'd be like bird, and I would be like car, I think. And like we were in the middle of the woods, but all these kinds of things would come through, and that was such a core memory. And yeah, there's something
That's
about
awesome.
staying with your dad in the quiet. There's something
Yeah, I
about
love
that just
no,
like,
that's really cool.
yeah,
That's like a very like living in the present
Yeah.
sort of like
very grounded.
threaded lesson too.
Yeah.
And like that kind of reminds me of you ever seen the movie Up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the Lego set right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the like one of the best bits in that moment is like the very, very, very end. When
Spoilers.
Yeah, right. Spoilers from 17 years ago.
Yeah.
There's like the like midway through, Russell tells Mr. Fredrickson, he's like, sometimes me and my mom would just sit on the curb, and she would name all the red cars, and I would name all the blue ones. I like that curb. And then at the end, Carl and him sat on the curb, ate ice cream, and blue one, red one, blue one, red one. That's a fire hydrant. Like, so good. And like that's kind of sort of in line with both.
Yeah,
of our
exactly.
experiences, so.
Just being present with your kiddo.
Yeah, very cool.
Damn, bro, now I'm gonna cry.
I know, right?
Those writers from Up were on
Like
crack.
Pete Docter and everyone over at Pixar just knows how to pull the strings.
Yeah.
Something
about that movie. I don't know what it's just.
Yeah, that movie's great. I mean,
Yeah.
the Thanks for the Adventure. Now go have a new one. Oh my God, man.
Whoa. And like I remember as a kid, I hadn't done shit and I didn't know anything, and I still don't. But there was still something about that.
That's
I
like
was
the
like,
gnarliest scene. People
Yeah.
think that the intro. I mean, I'm talking.
Bum,
Like,
bum,
I know
bum,
better,
bum.
but
Yeah.
like the intro's great. Like, yes, it's very impactful and it's
Yeah.
really cool how it's like a lifelong montage. But that scene of him like sitting in his house, stranded, where he desperately wanted to go for his whole life, unfulfilled, thinking, "What am I doing?"
Yeah.
Seeing that is just like so impactful.
I know.
Oh, it's great.
Bruh. And then they're like, let's do Finding Dory next. I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
God. Yeah, it's been
Nothing against Dory,
It's been hit or
but-
miss with Pixar recently, I think.
Yeah. I don't know what's next for them. Oh, Toy Story 5 just came out. I think.
Yeah,
which is
which
crazy.
I wasn't crazy about. It
Yeah.
was fine.
You watched it?
I did. Yep.
Was it good or
It was better than 4, not quite as good as 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to eclipse those for
Right.
me.
Yeah.
3 is borderline masterpiece. As
Yeah,
far as
three
I'm
was
concerned.
three was the perfect ending.
Perfect
and
ending.
And they were like, but
Perfect
we could
ending.
make more
Yeah,
money.
yeah. But
But
bag cash.
we could get
You're
some
right.
more greens. Not the little aliens.
Some of that green.
A little bit of green.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Hell nah. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm curious to know what your dream role would be as an actor, and I know there's more to you than just actor.
Not really, but yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Mm.
dream role as like a character in your own mind and a character
Mm.
that currently exists.
In my own mind, meaning like an aspect of myself that I want to turn to a character,
No,
or what
like
do you mean?
think about a character that you think would be cool to play. Like if someone came to you and was like, in your mind, they like read your mind. They're like, you're gonna play a character that is like similar to like a pirate assassin or something like that.
Well, I've done that several times, but I mean, I don't know. I
Oh,
would
good, I was
fucking
gonna
love
say.
to do that, dude. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I think I would love. I've always wanted this, and I did a short film called The Satchel that was about this, but I would love to do sort of a what it's like a old gunslinger given up helps out the young kid who is either on the run or looking to get revenge on this person and being taught by the old gunslinger and having a mentor, and I'm the kid.
Okay.
What is that movie? It's right there. It's Rooster Cockburn. Uh,
What year?
It was like older, and then they remade it with Jeff Bridges.
Oh my God. True Grit.
Yeah, True Grit. Like
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I would something like where
Like
it's
Haley Steinfeld and True Grit.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to be her, but you know, she's her. She's always gonna be her.
She's her. Yeah.
She's her. But
That's a
yeah,
good one.
something like
Okay.
that. I did a film called The Satchel. My brother wrote, Ben. It was really fun. We had like real trains, real train robbery, horses, the
Wow.
whole thing.
No way.
I
That's
think
awesome.
if we were to do it again, we would, just in different ways. Similarly, like when you watch something again, you're like, let's change this and that.
Yep.
But it was such a fun experience, and the film was about me being in this train when it got robbed and my satchel was stolen and I needed to get back. So I've been running for days. Ran into a gunslinger that had given up
Okay.
the whole thing, and then he finds out that
Common purpose.
Yep.
Yeah.
the gang that stole from my satchel was the old
Yep.
gang that he ran with. So he's like, "Oh, this is personal." So
Right.
it was really fun.
That's great.
And everyone did a great job, and everyone that was part of the filmmaking process, we had made a bunch of films together, so it was like a fun adventure.
Yeah.
But it would be really fun to do sort of a next level version of that. And I love being in period costuming. Sort of
Really?
talking about the basketball thing. I think anything I can do to help my acting with what I'm wearing or what I'm holding. I just don't think I'm like I need things to help me out, because I'm not like, I am trained, but like anything I can do to help me, and I need. So when it comes to costuming, I think westerns are such a cool world to do costuming for, and I love getting to do any kind of period clothing, whether it be something like an assassin pirate. I would wear the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I love period costuming. I love wearing it all. And part of the film was the way that it worked was my brother and I stayed in this horse trailer that had been turned into sort of a trailer that you could take and live in.
Yeah.
But we didn't have great access to running water.
Mm.
So for a week, I just didn't shower. I brushed my teeth with the same bottle of water.
Wow.
And I was gross. Like
Yeah.
I jumped into
But it
the
helped.
river at one point. Like I was gross, and I felt bad for everyone because I probably smelled like hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that did the acting, the grime, the costuming I wore did a lot of the acting.
Right.
And then I got to throw in my little bit.
Mhm.
But I would love to do something big like that. I don't know.
I like
But,
that.
yeah. So
You know, my observation, to tangent a little bit, I think you'd make a great Peter Parker.
I fucking love that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the mask. I
Like
have
you
the Spider-Man
actually
mask.
fit the role. Like it's funny. It's like that seems like a role that just about anyone could wear the mask. I
Right.
agree with that
Yeah.
sentiment. But like if you're thinking real comic accuracy, even like not every white guy
Mm-hmm.
can pull off Peter Parker. I
Right.
think you could pull off Peter Parker.
What about
pretty damn
me?
well.
Like how awkward I am?
Yeah,
Or
just no
yeah.
game.
It's true. We heard it here first.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
nerdiness overall.
Yeah.
You know.
Sort of lame.
Yeah,
Lowercase L.
You're
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
I'm like,
I'm kidding,
this
I'm
is
totally
true.
kidding.
This
I'm
is true.
totally kidding. It'd be actually a rather big departure, you know.
Nah.
Lady Killer to
Bro. Not at all. The way Peter Parker is like growing up, that was me. I was scared of just about everything and everyone.
Yeah.
Wanted to not be bullied, but I was, and all this
Yeah,
sort of stuff.
yeah.
And so I relate to a lot of Peter Parker. So
Yeah.
it would be insane
You'd
if I could do
crush
it.
that role.
I would love
I'm,
it,
like,
dude. I had to
certain of
stretch
that.
out a little bit. I wanted to do gymnastics when I was a kid just to be able to do Spider-Man jumps.
Yeah.
I never did it.
Like the
'cause-
Peter Parker stuff, especially though, or like
Yeah.
the Spider-Man as Peter Parker stuff.
Yeah.
I think is really
the balance of
like where he has to behave and respond and think like
Mhm.
Peter Parker while being Spider-Man.
Yeah.
is the stuff that I think
It's
he
true.
would excel at.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is an interesting thing as far as superhero acting. There is like a thing with whoever plays Batman has to be able to balance the Bruce Wayne mask and the Batman mask.
Mhm.
Same thing with Spider-Man. You have to be able to balance the
Yeah.
goofy quip Spider-Man saved the day with how does he balance it out with his Peter Parker-ness that's also still quippy and funny
Right.
but doesn't give away.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. So
like you can't merge the two closely to where there's a similarity. Whoa,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it would be super fun. I would love it.
Yeah.
I would just need to stretch out a little bit. We'll
For
see.
sure.
We'll see. But my
Yeah.
brother and I, we did write a short film. It's cool that the new Spider-Man movie is coming out with Punisher in it. But we did
Mhm.
write a short film about Peter Parker and Punisher, Frank Castle coming together and working together. And sort of the film started out with Spider-Man fighting guys. Then Frank comes in and Spider-Man's pissed that he's killing people.
Yeah.
But the film is mostly them in a cafe at 4 a.m. when Spider-Man's doing his homework before he has to go to school that day, and he's
Oh.
bleeding on his homework, and Frank is like, holy shit, you're a kid. Like
Yeah.
you're still in
Yeah,
school
yeah,
and you're doing
yeah.
all this.
Right.
So
You got
it-
algebra to do?
yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted to do it, but we didn't know how to do the Spider-ness, manness of it, and how to
Right.
be really cool and authentic,
Yep.
and also the legal battles and all that.
Yeah.
But like, it would be so cool. So
That would be a good one.
maybe one day I would love to. It'd be cool to do like Jake Johnson thing and get him to voice him or something.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
Tom Holland's pretty locked in on the role. I don't know if
I mean, I think this is gonna be his last film. I bet
You
he
think
moves
so?
on. I bet he moves on. Yeah. And I bet someone else swoops in. People think Owen Cooper is gonna swoop in and take it.
Owen Cooper. Did he play Lightning McQueen?
Thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah, thanks. It was a fun time. Who is Owen Cooper again, though?
He's the kid from Adolescence.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
not
that'd be cool.
Owen Wilson.
Not Owen
Not
Wilson.
him. Not
Hey.
him. He's not the right guy.
I don't know.
By the
You
way,
can
we
pull
do
it up.
impressions,
We-
dude.
We do
We
impressions.
did impressions. We should do a couple impressions. That'd be fun.
All right, let's list them off.
Okay. We could talk to each other in our characters, or is
Okay.
that too tedious?
I could do a character from Titanic.
Oh, who is that? Is it kind of a niche one? 'Cause
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
It is.
Bartender number 3.
Number 3. Wow.
You ready for
okay.
this?
Sure.
That's all I got. Impressions.
Wait. You want to do Trump? Let's do Trump. Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay. Welcome to the debate 2026. We're at the midterms, and we're actually going to do a reevaluation, and maybe have somebody new come in. So
That's right.
it looks like it's Trump's twin is actually going for the presidency as
I
well.
am the twin. I was in the womb with him. We were in there packed tightly. It was very tight. We got out and I survived. The umbilical cord had wrapped around my neck, but we survived it. We're superhuman. That's what we are, right? What do you think about that?
I agree. I walked in that womb and I said, "This is the largest womb I've ever seen."
It was
but,
huge.
but I'm still gonna eat this twin. I tried. I tried to eat
He
him.
had my head down his He had my arm halfway behind his incisors. They were huge incisors as well. His teeth
Disgusting.
were his baby teeth. They had already grown in. It was weird.
It was disgusting. I said, "We need to get out. We need to get out of this womb."
So we had a C-section, one of those C-sections where you cut it open and
We
stuff like
did.
that.
My God! But now we're here. We're running the country.
We are
And you, my twin, are
couple of-
trying to take it from me.
a couple of preemies, and we're prematurely taking over the United States of America. But
I don't think anyone would listen. Like nobody would be in the debate room, or at all.
yeah,
That was good.
that was solid.
That was good.
Probably the best. That's one of the words you can use to get into trouble.
Probably. Yeah. Probably.
Or you can say right. And if you say right,
Right.
it's got to be with an exhale.
How do you do it?
Or you can say probably right in one line. You can go probably right.
Oh, true.
You have to like exhale the right.
Yeah.
It's got to be like a whisper.
He sucks, but he does have the most entertaining
Oh yeah,
voice
Yeah.
ever, and everyone it's just addicting.
it's so like addicting to listen to it because he says the same shit.
Yeah.
Everything is the same idea.
Yeah.
It's all like it's all empty praise that he doesn't mean
Mhm.
or talking himself up.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Like as filmmakers, we watch him and go, like, there's so much you would edit out. You
Yeah.
go, this is all fluff.
Oh my god, it's all fluff. It's like false.
We're gonna stay on the
humility.
wide this whole time.
Yes, it's false humility and false modesty. That's
yeah.
intended as
Yeah.
false modesty.
I miss when like politicians, would just like say what the teleprompter said. Like they're still gonna lie,
Yeah.
But it's like I wish that it was a clear and cut 6 minutes and 27-second speech as opposed to
Mhm.
45 minutes.
A ramble session like we've been.
We
doing now.
shot him. We killed him.
We went in there.
and he died like a dog.
Someone's been watching a lot of Shane Gillis.
Shane.
That's what I know. Then I know Shane Gillis when I hear him. What a guy that is.
What a guy, big guy.
Big guy, strong guy.
Let me ask you one more question, and we'll get to the big last question
Okay.
that I ask everyone. But
Yep.
is there a color in film that speaks most to you?
A color.
Mm-hmm.
Not to get technical with the question, but are we talking like a hue, like a color grade? Or are we
Like,
talking like a singular color found in the frame? Like whenever there's like a character wearing blue
Mhm.
or something like that. Is that what you mean?
yeah,
Or-
kind of that. Yeah, like in La La Land when they're arguing and the scene is green and.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
or
it is like
her dress.
mood lighting.
Is
to
there
some degree.
is there a color that you love to see? Like, is there a reason why maybe red is your favorite to see
Mhm.
in the costuming or the framing or the color
Ooh.
grading or blue or
That's a very specific question.
yeah? I've just been watching movies lately
Wow.
and looking at the way that
Yeah.
people put the colors.
Yeah, I
association
do
with
like
stuff.
I do like a deep blue. It's a nice one.
Why?
Because it elicits feelings of a whole spectrum of feelings really. Like that
Mhm.
could mean anything from like desperation if it's like a movie that takes place underwater and it just
Mhm.
gets darker and darker blue.
Nemo.
Oh god, talk about a movie that there's moments in that movie that scare the fuck out
Oh,
of me,
yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
Like when the whale comes from behind them.
Mhm.
Anything
Yeah.
with Bruce, laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
The whale coming from out of nowhere in the back
Yeah.
as they're talking and unbeknownst
yeah.
to them, he's
Yeah.
approaching. Way scarier.
Yeah.
Sorry, tangent.
That's part of that thing I was talking about. Sort of that thing you can't negotiate with. It's
No,
gonna
exactly.
eat you.
That shit
that
is
is-
still terrifying.
That's a deep caveman brain
It's
fear
a
of
rooted
that
fear.
snake is gonna bite me.
Yeah,
I can't talk to
That's
the
like
snake.
a primal
That
fear.
whale going to yeah.
That blue for sure, and then like a warm orange yellow, like a candlelight. I
Mm.
like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you what about it?
I think it's like hope.
Mm. Mhm.
Like for instance, I'm a huge fan of Vince Gilligan's work.
Mhm.
Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, El Camino.
Did you watch
Pluribus.
the new show?
Oh, yeah.
All of it.
All
yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of. I eat it up. And at the end of Better Call Saul, lighting a cigarette there's the flame
Mm-hmm.
of the lighter. Everything else is black and white, and the flame is orange.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's hope.
One day he'll be out.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
He'll be out on good.
I like. I mean,
behavior.
I take every opportunity I can to like talk up that show. I know
Mhm.
everyone and their mother has seen it and loves it, but that shit,
Still,
like
it's
nothing passes
So
that
good.
show.
So good.
Have you ever watched it?
Oh yeah. I love
Yeah?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice through. Yeah. Yeah. Love
Nothing
it. Yeah.
touches that show
Yeah.
to me. Like it's perfectly written, it's perfectly acted, it's perfectly directed,
Mm-hmm.
it's airtight.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine we're talking about the legacy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I know that your question kind of the last question kind of has to do with
Yeah.
this, but I'll just mention it in terms of Breaking Bad. Like, I would love to meet Vince Gilligan at one point
Yeah.
or another. And like the question that I don't think I'd ask him, but the question I'd wonder about him would be like, are you like you must be fulfilled?
Mm-hmm.
Like I just had this feeling that he knows that his contribution is like it's like eternal now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a never ending.
Right. Yeah.
Like you've contributed something to the zeitgeist
Mm-hmm.
that will never be topped,
Yeah.
will always be talked about, will always be referenced. Like imagine contributing something that impactful to
Right.
society.
Yeah.
That's my ultimate goal, you know.
Right.
So
I'd be
it's really
curious
cool.
to know what his goal is. You know what I mean?
I think he just
maybe-
wants to keep doing that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's crazy to think that he did it and he's still got decades to go.
Right. Right.
you know?
Yeah. I know. It's crazy.
It's wild.
But it's like interesting to think about, like, sort of someone that might be a fisherman and they catch fish every day.
Yep.
They're fulfilled
Mhm.
by doing that, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they have a hunger to catch
Like,
the biggest fish.
Yeah, right. Is it a quantity thing?
Yeah.
Is it a weight
Yeah.
thing? Like you can measure it all.
But who
sorts of
knows? Does he feel fulfilled by doing Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul? Like, does he go, I don't need to catch a bigger fish. I'm good. Or
I don't know. Maybe.
know.
I think there's maybe something to be said for he doesn't need to top it,
Mm-hmm.
but I think there's a hunger to do more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that makes sense with Pluribus. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's like really going outside the box in terms of scale with that
Mhm.
show. So.
Yeah.
Very
That's
cool.
sick. All
Yeah.
right. Last question.
Alrighty.
How do you want to be remembered?
Wow. You said that so softly.
Boom.
I'd like to be remembered as someone who just enjoyed the passage of time.
Just enjoy the passage of time, man.
Thank you for shitting on my really sentimental thing I just said.
No problem.
No,
What do
I'm
you mean?
kidding.
What do you mean?
I'm
What do you mean
totally-
by
I'm totally
that?
Joking. I'm just kind of aware that time is a fleeting thing, and if I do no more than just enjoy it, I've done okay.
Mhm.
You know, like
Mhm.
especially with the ever-changing landscape in the world
Yeah.
these days. It seems like I've said these days for the last 26 years,
Right.
even in the fucking womb.
In the womb.
No, but yeah, that's like probably the North Star how I want to
Mhm.
be remembered. But
'Cause
I
what-
would like to like in as pretentious terms as I can say this,
Mhm.
I would like to be remembered as a storyteller. I fucking hate that word. Like I just almost puke saying
Storyteller?
that word.
Why?
I just think that word's pretentious,
Oh.
and it
People have been doing it for a
isn't-
while,
It
but-
isn't, but I think that's. I'll say this. I think I'd argue that everybody wants to be remembered as either the subject of a story or a storyteller, because that's the value of human life.
Right.
Like if everyone wants a story, it's all about story. Think about every objective, every goal, every achievement, every notch on everybody's belt has something to do with their story. And they want their story to be a story to be worth telling from their own perspective. To whether anyone else sees it or not, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know? And I'd argue that everybody wants to be a storyteller, but I like especially do.
Yeah. What part of the storytelling aspect do you want to be remembered for? Do you mean like the way you write, you direct,
I think the way I interpret what a character is, like what makes a person tick, how their humanity is identified, you know, how they're distinguished from other characters that I would write, how they navigate the world, and how they all complement one another. Like I would look at it also like, every story that I come up with, I want it to be like an amalgamation that you can look at as one big contribution, like
Yeah.
it has to kind of like fit together
Yeah.
like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Like not in chronology or anything like that, but it has to just fit. It has to make sense as like a filmography, for
Yeah.
instance.
Yeah.
Like Quentin Tarantino's filmography. He's
Feet.
gonna have one more film, and then that shit is gonna be just like it's solid. Say what you want about the guy, but that's a fucking contribution right there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And he's said his piece on just about every issue you can think of. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they're all great. And like I think about how much enjoyment you get from that. That's what I want to be remembered for. Someone who gave someone else a fuck ton of happiness in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Like me sitting down to watch, like, okay, when I went and watched, when I was a 15-year-old, went and watched Force Awakens in theaters.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like a diehard J.J. Abrams fan, but I appreciated J.J. Abrams for letting 15-year-old me sit down at a Star Wars movie that I had no idea what was going to happen.
Right. Yeah.
That shit's exhilarating.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like,
so you kind of want to lead the hands of people into your stories.
I would love to do that for somebody.
Pull them on a trip that's adventurous and they feel something and that's
absolutely
exciting and
absolutely.
Yeah.
Even if it's not like a big whirlwind adventure, it could be like a small scale adventure, like this movie, About Time. Have you ever watched that movie before?
Is that the one where his
Donald Gleason? Yes.
Is
Yep.
yeah.
Donald Gleason, Bill Nighy, and Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
Fantastic
Yeah,
movie.
it's great.
Extremely bittersweet movie, and one of the best films I've ever watched. And that movie, it says very simple things to the audience, and it lets you kind of sort the rest out for yourself.
Yeah.
Perfect example of what I want to contribute and be remembered for.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing the work to get there. I mean, it's cool to watch you. You're putting your films out there and continuing to step forward and doing the work that it takes to get to that point, because nobody can just step in and do that, right? You have to,
except for when you're a nepo baby.
Exactly.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Even there is something to be said for those people working hard.
Right.
Well.
Exactly. So it's cool to watch you, and I'm really excited to see where you go. And I think you have the talent, and everyone enjoys working with you. So
thank you, sir.
I think it's gonna happen.
It's very kind words,
and I'll be fucking VIP, a ticket master, A-list, popcorn bucket, golden ticket winner, guy sitting in the front row when you have the big screen.
If you're not
movie.
in it,
dude, if you need the pirate assassin,
yeah,
you're writing that right now.
If I get an opportunity to take the reins on.
Dude, I could Spooderman, or I could be a janitor that is kind of good at math. Or I could do
I just have to get Skarsgård then. Huh?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
I could play the mermaid in the front of the pirate ship in the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie that goes, "Oi ladies." Could be good.
I like it.
The nice thing is I'm the editor, so I can take all this out.
The fate of my reputation rests on your keyboard's shoulders.
Oh yeah, that keyboard has been through a lot. Dude. Well, thank you, man, for doing this. It's super fun.
Absolutely.
Any last remarks you want to say, or anything you want people to go watch besides the Brink? Anything else?
Yeah, just Sam Wiens Films is how you find everything that I have anything to do with.
Perfect.
Sorry, Sam Wiens Film. Sam Wiens Films on YouTube. Yep. Film.
It's not a movie. It's film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On social media.
Nice.
And whatnot. And anything else? I think that about covers it. How about you? What do you want to be remembered for?
Oh, well, fuck.
Is this the first time anyone's reversed this?
No,
on you?
somebody is. A few people have
really?
asked, and I go,
Okay.
I don't really No,
Wait,
I
wait,
did.
wait. Can I come up with my own question then? As a
Yeah.
last question?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I guess like a brief like setup question. Are you from here?
No,
Where are you from?
I'm from Iowa.
Oh, right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, do you ever have the feeling like I do where you desperately want this career? Like you
Mm.
really want this to work out and you see it. Like you
Mhm.
see it in your head as a success and it's
Mhm.
going to happen for you. It's just a matter of time. But sometimes you get that sneaky thought of like, I could just abandon all of this,
Yeah.
do something menial, do something mundane, and be fine.
Mhm.
Like sometimes I have that thought, and I'm like, I could just be a raft guide. I could just go home in Colorado
Go on
and
the river.
float a river
Yeah.
with families, make like $60,000 a year,
Mhm.
live very simply, and I might be fulfilled doing that.
Yeah.
But there's just this, it's not even a tinge, it's a fucking tsunami of regret, I think, would follow
Yeah.
that choice. And I'm just curious if you have that thought ever of like, what if I just bailed?
Yeah. Well, I could bail because I'm from Iowa. They do a lot of bailing there, but I I
Leave
don't know.
it to Alex
Sorry,
to like
fuck,
have a
sorry.
really awesome pun at the end of a deep
I'm
question.
so sorry.
No, I love it. I
No,
love
it's
it.
a good question though. I do think right now, in terms of fulfillment, like whatever fills your cup, I would say I'm in the midst of trying to figure out what my cup looks like. For I don't know if that made any sense, but I'm kind of in the clay room right now, uh, trying to figure it out because I think years ago I would have been fulfilled by the dreams that I was going for, and that hunger was fulfilling. But as you get older or change or whatever, you're what maybe could fulfill you changes. So right now I'm trying to figure that out because I do would love to be an artist full time, but I don't know. There's parts of me that are like, I don't know if this is everything I want. I think there's more to life than what I'm going for. Um, so yeah, I think my fulfillment cup is changing as far as what is filling it and what takes away from it. But
Hmm.
every day is sort of a decision to keep figuring it out and not abandon
Yeah.
the art of figuring it out. I think a lot of
As long
people
as there's a
abandon it.
mold in front of
Yeah.
you,
So
so to speak.
who knows? I don't know if I'll ever hit the kill. I don't know if I'll ever like it will be fired and set in stone and look like this.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I think every day is a decision to keep trying to find it out. And I have seen people that give up at our
Yeah.
age already of
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm just doing this to do that and
Right.
whatever floats your boat or whatever. But I don't know. So I'm trying to figure it out. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next 10 years. Um, but I realized the other day, this is kind of part of what my answer would be, how I want to be remembered, because I never quite knew what to say. Was somebody that made people laugh and helped people get where they want to go. You
I'm
know
so
what I
glad
mean?
I'm here.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I love the idea of being able to make someone's day a little better by making them laugh. Um, and so cheers to that. But then also just yeah, I love seeing people do what they're supposed to do, and it's cool, especially in the creative world, to see people get to thrive where they're supposed to go. And if I get to help them get there, that'd be awesome. But also, like,
And you get there.
right, and that's the thing is like,
Yeah.
if I could be successful as an artist, then that would allow me to collaborate with people that I want to
Right.
help.
You'll help them.
Yeah.
Help them help you.
So, and
Yeah.
I don't really expect anyone to help me. It would be so fucking cool. But it's sort of, I don't have any expectation of that, but I would love to provide that for
You don't want
people
anyone to
one
help you?
day. No.
All right, Walt.
Walt. Oh God, I'm gonna.
I will not be taking your charity.
Oh shit. The winner takes
No.
it all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have abandoned any expectation that there will be any cosmic swooping of help or any I like your
mean,
style, kid. Come on.
What about like a big break though? Like you
Yeah.
could be like a Michael Johnston in Obsession, and
right.
just
Yeah, be
boom.
a piece of shit and get a
Yeah.
girlfriend
Yeah,
from a
yeah,
wish.
right.
Nice. No, I know. I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the thing is I've abandoned all expectation of that because sort of I'm balancing sort of the the what's the movie?
The-
Shawshank Redemption of the hope
Oh
can
yeah.
kill these people. We're sort of in a whole weird way, we're sort of prisoners to our hope to be successful artists. We're it's hard to not be chained to that.
Yeah.
And that's maybe a flawed way to look at it, but sort of I have come to peace with what levels my artistry will look like and what fame there could be and what so with that, when good things happen, it's awesome and it's exciting and I take everything, but the disappointment isn't as insane when I don't have this yearning that maybe I would have had 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I've kind of tried to create a healthy balance
Yeah.
of
Kind of compartmentalize it.
hunger, strive to be the person I want to be, the artist I want to be, the creative I want to be, but also let go of any expectation and go back to am I making people laugh? Am I entertaining people?
And are you
Am I
enjoying your
helping
life
people
too?
get to where they are? Yeah, that's
Like,
it.
just
Yeah.
be a life liver as
Yeah.
well. That's what
So-
I'm trying to help.
Trying to be a life liver.
A life
Land
liver and a dream realizer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
cheers.
Cheers, dude.